Now it's time to get your career in track. This is Michael Fitzgerald with VincentBenjamin. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
We are going to be talking about tech jobs, social media jobs, IT and web-based jobs. A lot of people would love to get their foot in the door, but where do they even begin? Yeah,
the tech scene is rapidly growing here in Phoenix, which is fantastic. And there are a lot of ways to kind of get your foot in the door. I mean, traditionally, obviously, there's that four-year degree that you can kind of go and pursue, right? Which is a little bit overwhelming if you're just starting out. There's also, we've seen a big uptick in immersive boot camps, which is kind of like several-week program where you can go and learn these technology skills and then kind of come and hit the job market running.
Nice.
And then there's obviously kind of the freelancing method, right? You know, you build a website for your mom's real estate business or for your uncle's band or something like that, right? And then you start to kind of build a little network through that, and then you can kind of transition into a full-time career from there. So there's a lot of different ways, but it's all of them easy and worthwhile.
And a lot of people, like you said, are coming to VincentBenjamin because they're looking either for a career change or they're already in the field, but they want to get their foot in the door in another company.
Correct.
So seeing someone like yourself, because what you do is actually go out and you meet with the different employers and you find out specifically what they're looking for. So what are they looking for? Well,
you know, there's obviously the technical acumen that businesses need when they're looking for IT talent, whether it be development or systems or networking or anything like that. So obviously that's kind of the key point there is making sure that you know what you're doing.
Right.
But second, obviously, is kind of the presentation and the personality aspect of it, and making sure that you can communicate those skill sets to your employer clearly and easily. So I think that's kind of a dual set of skills definitely needed these days.
So when people are looking to make that change, like you said, they can do these boot camps. If someone didn't have a four-year degree, what are some of the things that your company offers that are helping employers get the right people in their business?
Yeah, so we are really involved with the community here, the tech community in Phoenix. So, you know, we spend our time not only meeting with candidates and meeting with companies face to face, but also getting involved with hackathons and community events like that, meetup groups, and sponsoring different conferences and things of that sort as well. So we really try to be a part of the community and learn exactly what the community is looking for. And employers are really looking for a diverse set of skills just really based off of the nuances and the culture of their own business. So, yeah.
Okay, because a lot of people you see, companies who have never done it before now have social media employees.
Yeah.
And these are some things that have been incorporated over the last 5-10 years. So if somebody has, you know, skills of doing their own social media and they've, you know, helped their friends out, they could be a possible candidate to get their foot in the door at a job.
Absolutely, absolutely. I think the most important thing to do as a candidate, if you're interested in that, is start to really build a portfolio of your success stories.
Okay.
So you can kind of take them to an employer or take them to someone like me, a recruiter, and show your value, right? Companies are going to, especially if it's your first foray into technology, a company is going to kind of have to take a little bit of a leap of faith in you. So the more value you can provide right up front through a portfolio or through evidence of your skill set, really going to help ease that transition or mitigate that kind of challenge or risk that an employer is going to take on with bringing a new person in.
And if someone does have, you know, the moderate skills to get their foot in the door, before they even come see someone like you, what do you do to tell them to prepare themselves so they can be that best candidate possible to get the job?
Absolutely. You know, I've spent a lot of time at entry-level meetup groups talking about this regularly, and I always say, you know, build a strong resume. Focus that resume on doing the job that you want to do, not necessarily the job that you've had, right? You don't need to list your janitor experience and your experience as a fast food worker and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera from 5 or 10 years back.
The key points.
Put the key points. Focus it on the technology. Focus it on the job you want, not the jobs you've had. And then that'll really help you.
You've been fantastic. Michael Fitzgerald with VincentBenjamin. If you need help, go to VincentBenjamin.com. Get your foot in the door and start that tech job today.